Have you ever seen a teacher get fired on the spot? I was in AP history when everything went sideways. Mr. Hartley had been our substitute for 3 days, and he'd been getting progressively more unhinged, ranting about his military service, how our generation was soft, how his grandfather's belt taught him more than any textbook. That Thursday, Liam raised his hand. Mr. Hartley, can we review the Reconstruction era for the AP exam? The exam? Mr. Hartley stood up slowly. You think some test created by liberal academics matters? The room went silent. Sir, I just want to be prepared. Prepared? He walked to Liam's desk. Let me prepare you for reality. He grabbed Liam's textbook. This propaganda tells you the Civil War was about slavery. My ancestors fought for states' rights. Then he started ripping pages out one by one. That's my property. Liam jumped up. Bro, that book cost me $180. Sit down before I show you real consequences. Mr. Hartley stepped closer, making Liam step back. Sarah pulled out her phone to record. Mr. Hartley knocked it from her hand. Crack. The screen shattered completely. That's a $1,000 phone, Sarah screamed. Good. Maybe now you'll pay attention. He walked to the front and pulled down the American flag, draping it over his shoulders like a cape. I served 3 tours for this flag, and I come back to find it in a classroom full of ungrateful brats who won't even stand for the pledge. Jake stood up. You can't wear the flag like that. It's disrespectful. I earned this flag, boy. What have you done? He walked to the door, locked it from inside, and pocketed the keys. Nobody's leaving. We're having a real lesson about what this country used to be. My heart started racing. He pulled out his desk lighter. You know what my drill sergeant did when someone complained? Made us run until someone passed out. That builds character. Courtney's voice shook. I need to check my blood sugar. I'm diabetic. Another weakness. Another excuse. He walked to her desk and grabbed her bag. Let me guess. Can't survive without your medication? It's a medical condition, Katie protested. In combat, you push through or die. Natural selection. He pulled out Courtney's insulin pen. Connor, Mike, and Tyler, our football players, stood up. Give it back. Oh, the heroes. You think you're tough? You play a game. I've killed people with my bare hands. He held the lighter to the flag on his shoulders. It caught instantly. The classroom erupted. Kids screaming, jumping over desks. The smoke alarm shrieked. Sprinklers activated, drenching everyone. Through the chaos, Mr. Hartley held Courtney's insulin above his head. This is what's wrong with you. Dependent on drugs. Weak. Courtney was sobbing. I'll go into shock. I could die. Then you should have been born stronger. Connor, Mike, and Tyler rushed him. He grabbed a desk leg, somehow already broken off, and swung it like a bat. Crack. It caught Connor's face directly. He dropped, blood pouring from his nose and cheek. Mike and Tyler tried to grab him, but his combat training showed. Mike went flying into a desk. Tyler got an elbow to the stomach. Courtney was on her hands and knees, searching for her insulin in the water, her hands shaking. Somebody help! Jake pounded on the door. Mr. Hartley picked up the insulin pen, walked to the window, 3rd floor, and opened it. You want this? Prove you deserve to survive. He threw it out. We heard it shatter below. Natural selection, he screamed. The weak deserve to. Boom. The door exploded inward. The principal and maintenance had used a crowbar. Security rushed in, wrestling Mr. Hartley down. You're raising a generation of victims. You're fired, the principal said, shaking with rage. You're done. Paramedics rushed to Connor, unconscious, face swelling, then to Courtney, going into diabetic shock, sweating, shaking. We need insulin now, the paramedic shouted. They took Connor on a stretcher, face unrecognizable. Courtney went next, barely conscious, paramedics pumping emergency glucose just to stabilize her. Mr. Hartley was arrested. Assault, destruction of property, reckless endangerment, false imprisonment. 2 weeks later, we learned the truth. Connor needed 3 surgeries to rebuild his cheekbone. Football scholarship to state? Gone. Courtney now has permanent kidney damage. And Mr. Hartley? He made bail. His military buddies hired him a lawyer. He was already teaching at a private military academy 2 towns over. They called it a misunderstanding. Said he was a war hero who deserved a second chance. That's when I knew getting fired wasn't enough. We had to destroy him. Full story on channel, link below.